What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and I just thought, I tried to do this video earlier, and I didn't have enough space on my phone, and on top of that, the video was just a complete mess. But I thought I would tell you guys about the two short films that I was a part of. One being easier than the other. The first short film was titled, what was it? A Killing. No, it was it The Killing, or was it A Killing? I think it was something to do with killing. So basically, I liked being a part of it. It was my very first short film. The second one, it was an honor to be in that one too. But the first one was a little hard to do because it was right around Christmas. Not Christmas. It was Halloween. And I gotta give credit where credit is due. I think Anton came up with the idea. And I was a little hesitant. But as we started to shoot, everything just everything just seemed to fit into place. Me and Anton have great chemistry, and it was there. The premise, the gist of the short film is that my character was a police officer, and the police officer is talking to a guy who has a lead. Turns out this lead is the killer. So he takes the police officer to where some bodies are, hits him from behind, and kills him. No struggle, nothing. Kills him, and the serial killer lives on. But, why was it hard to shoot? Well, all the inside stuff, which, if you watch it on YouTube, we were inside my house. Anton was spending the night, yada yada yada, and all the inside stuff, like from the dining table to me having my coat on, all that was shot the majority of it was shot in the same night. The only thing that was not shot in the same night was the death scene. And that's because, well, being the first time, we messed up. we messed up a lot, actually. It'd either be... It was more the person that we chose to hold the camera, which would be my twin sister, Whitney. Uh, she she would mess up, or I'd mess up, or even Anton would mess up. So that means we would have to shoot the entire scene over until we finally got it. Now the reason why we ran out of time is because, well, the moon wasn't out anymore, and I think we were both cold and everything, so we just decided to call it a night. But Anton did tell us both that the death scene that we're going to film tomorrow, it has to be done when the moon is out. So we ended up going to sleep. Well, all of us went to bed, and then they woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, the death scene was so hard. I'm going to explain it. The premise is my character gets stabbed, and I'm supposed to lay flat. No movement at all. Okay. That doesn't sound too difficult. But when the ground is like... When the ground is so cold that you... And we messed this scene up about 5-6 times. So we had to shoot this sucker about... I think it was on the 6th time we finally got it. Well, there was supposed to be blood in that scene. There's only one problem. All the time I was laying down, I felt like my body temperature drop. And I'm thinking, okay, we are going to shoot this once, and we're going to get it on the first try. Boy, was I wrong. So on the 6th, and on the 5th try, on the 5th time we were doing the shot, I looked at my sister, and at this point in time, my body is starting to convulse a little bit because it's so cold. And I go, don't mess up, because I'm laying on the ground purposefully, and I'm thinking, man, I just want to go in the house. I just want to go in the house and get something to eat or something. And what had happened is there was ketchup in my mouth. Well, guess what? That ketchup went down my throat. That's why there's no blood. I swallowed the ketchup that was supposed to be blood. But now, on to Mousy. Mousy was more elaborate than killing a short film. And this one was more difficult. Not more difficult in that we messed up our sometimes I'd miss. Sometimes I would miss my cue, or sometimes I would even I would even get ahead and just blow the cue altogether and come out when I wasn't supposed to. Yeah. So I'm I'm so Mousy. We used the spook house that I live right next to. We went to all these different rooms and got all these different shots, which is which was okay by me. And it was okay by the owner of the spook house, which is always good. You don't want the cops showing up. um but that death scene was nowhere near as difficult. The death scene was my character, realizing that I'm basically screwed. I'm basically going to die. And so Anton told me to scream, and I let out a guttural scream. I don't even know if I can still do it now. But it was an honor to be a part of Mousy. What made it so difficult was that we had filmed everything, and then Anton was going through his camera footage and realized that a big chunk of what he knew he recorded wasn't there. And so we had to do it again. But I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.